Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you got the love I need to see me through. You got the love.
You guys want some motivation in your life? Alright, stay with me guys. Today I'm bringing you guys Mr. Pijay, who is titled for 2016 Mr. Nepal, Australia, Oceania. He's gonna share some experience with us, you know. You guys wanna be motivated, huh? You guys wanna be motivated. Let's be motivated with Pijay's race, okay? He's a good leader, really nice personality guy, and a really handsome guy as well. Thank you for coming.
Thanks so much for inviting me, brother.
Yeah, thank you so much. Why we are making like motivational videos and all that stuff? We are making those videos because how beautiful is Australia is, you know, you're gonna get more opportunities. I know you're gonna get more opportunities, but the reality to like dream to reality is really different. So that's why we are talking about it today, and we are trying to motivate you guys to be a leader in the future, you know. So you guys are the future leader.
Yeah. So namaste. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today we're going to be talking about a super important topic. And the reason that this topic is so important is because it's about how to stay motivated when nothing goes our way. And we've all had that moment when things weren't going our way. But I've watched a bunch of videos, and one of the things that I realized, especially talking with Singit, was when we have a conversation, you bring out so much powerful information that I'm like, wow, like my life changes. And I want everyone that's watching this to have that same kind of knowledge so everyone can achieve their dreams. And it's because we actually have a lot of conversations. I actually met Singit when we were back at Broadway 4 or 5 years ago, focused on having an amazing body. And one of the things that always comes up for us, it's staying motivated when nothing goes our way. It's like those days when even at going to the gym, it's like eating unhealthy food when we know we should be eating better food. Whether it's for you guys, which is when you should be studying but you can't be bothered studying and you just want to watch TV shows, or whether it's giving up on your dreams of getting a job or focus on getting a job in your career. So those are the things that we actually want to talk about. Yeah, definitely. So for me, one of the things that I really realized was it's great that I am succeeding, but life is super hard when there's other people aren't succeeding in your life. And what I realized meeting a lot of Nepali people was they're also talented. They come to Australia with all these talents, but a lot of times they don't have the guidance to achieve their goals in Australia because getting a job is so different. Succeeding in studies is so different. The study is so different. Meeting industry leaders is so different. Getting to politics is so different. And because I've actually had experience in Australia for over 17 years, it kind of allows me to have that competitive edge on how can you succeed in Australia. So I want to create platforms, support Nepali people so they can achieve their dreams, and there can be more Nepali people out to do more good things. Honestly, and I think this is like, I'd love to hear your story first as well, and then we can share about that as well.
Alright, so
about your challenges.
When I start making motivational videos, there's a lot of people, they were like, oh man, you know, this won't work. You know, people out there, why would they hear you? You know? Why all this stuff is going on? So why you are doing this? They were asking me. I'm like, to try to motivate those people who want to do something their daily life. So I'm like, all right, start making videos. Then I start posting videos 2 months ago. So then some people they start watching it and they start laughing about it. You know, they're like, all right, you should not. You are talking like crazy people. You should not make videos and all that. I'm like, all right, so. Because I love making videos about motivations, try to motivate other people. But the thing, what I face to the reality and dream is that, you know, when you try to do something, those other people doesn't expect it. It's like really hard for you to do it. But do not give up on your dreams, what you are doing. So try to. This is the first time I'm like shooting like this.
And it's so important. Like you're a great example because one of the key challenges, especially with our dreams, is we kind of hold it off. Going like, we'll do it next time. It's not the right moment. Tomorrow's the right moment. I'm not in a good mood. It's not a great weather. And sometimes you just gotta do it. And you're a great example.
That's good. When you put one step ahead, you know, when you put one step ahead, it just happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you think about staying at home and like, all right, I'm gonna become a millionaire or billionaire, whatever, but you're just thinking it, but
Yeah.
you are not doing it. You know,
Yeah.
you're not taking the action. If you take an action, that it will automatically happen. That's what I believe.
Yeah, definitely.
But you gotta start taking those steps. Try to take a step one by one, because if you try to go up straight away on the top, you might fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's gonna hurt really bad. The more expectation you put on yourself, it hurts more. That's what I believe.
Yeah. And it's also important to share your goals. So, like, obviously, I'm sure everyone's in contact with Tinky.
Yeah.
Or if they're not, then definitely get in contact with Tinky, because it's also good to surround yourself with other motivated people. Kind of similar to things that you're sharing about, because when you end up being surrounded by other motivated people, you get that energy.
Yeah.
And the more motivated people you're around with, you just all help each other grow. And I think that's one of the most important things.
What you wanted to do in your life?
I actually never do, and I still don't know a lot of times.
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty of it. We kind of have like a good idea, but so much things change over time. And there's moments when I remember when I first finished high school,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be in the army.
Yeah.
Because that's where I can make lots of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then as I went through school and university, I said I want to become a business person, because that's where the money is at. Then I was like, I want to work in IT, and I want to work in finance, and I want to be doing this and this and this. And what it allowed me to do was, because I got to meet people working in the industry, I got to try it out. I got to learn which one is the things that I'm really good at, and which one I totally am hopeless at. And I remember, even though I was succeeding in accounting, I just didn't like numbers.
Yes.
And I love talking to people, so I was like, you know what, I can do well in this, but not to the level of where I bring enjoyment and happiness.
Yeah.
So I left that and did something else. And I remember, like, things went all pretty and glamorous,
Yeah.
like it is at the moment. I remember at high school, I used to fail a lot of my subjects.
Yeah.
And I remember I was a bit chubby. I remember, I just had a small group of friends.
Yeah.
And through that time, I remember I had this big vision of making lots of money, doing a lot of good things in the world. At the same time, it was hard for me to get a job because my marks weren't that great. It was hard to build friends in different cultures, because the Nepalese community is so different to the Australian community, and you got to kind of adjust to that as well. And I had a lot of mental challenges of I couldn't be bothered working that hard, studying that hard to achieve my dreams. But I remember, like, regardless of how many times I failed, when I continued to take actions, I started learning, what's more effective? How do I study more effectively? I remember going from passes to high distinctions because I learned how to study properly. And that's when I realized that mentorship, guidance, books is so important, because they really help you to become who you want to be. Yeah. So I remember, like, when I first started sharing, I want to do something for the Nepali youths. And when I asked, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. And I think that's really important, because a lot of times people expect for you to know what you're doing. And I think it's okay for you to be in moments in life where you actually don't know anything that you're doing. All you know is this is something that's important to you. You got to figure it out, but you don't know how to get there. And I remember I was like, how do I actually empower Nepali youths? And what I realized one day was I was finishing work, and I was walking, and I got a really beautiful message from my friend. And just a couple of hours later, I got another beautiful message, and I realized I'm so lucky to have such great friends that are always supporting me, empowering me, helping me in all my goals. And I realized that not every Nepali people, not every the youth in general, have that opportunity. So I was like, what if I could introduce the majority of my friends, industry leaders, to support the next generation of youths, so they too can achieve their goals. And that's how the Nepali Youth Initiative started.
So, do you want to say those students who is really working hard out there, got 2-3 jobs, right? So, how do you stay focused?
One of the topics that I really want to talk about is what to do when they're not being successful in getting a job, because I think a lot of self-confidence gets destroyed when they've applied for a bunch of jobs and they're not getting it. They've studied numerous amounts of years on that job. So,
like, if you guys want to ask him more questions, if you guys want to talk to him personally, also all that stuff, Are you able to do that? Or?
Yeah, definitely. Just Facebook message me. I usually reply to everyone. So,
Thank you,
It's been a
brother.
pleasure, man, and it's been a pleasure
Yeah.
talking with you. Pijay.
definitely.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd love to ask a question because I know
Yeah.
that I remember having a conversation with you and
Yeah.
you had all these big goals. So I guess first of all, like when you were in Nepal, what did you think of Australia and going to Australia?
Like when I was in Nepal, like I thought everyone like thought like Australia was a big country,
Yeah,
you know,
big
like
country.
like you're gonna get a lot of jobs, you know, like life's gonna be easy in Australia. Like when you go in a consultancy, they're gonna tell you like life's easy in Australia. They're gonna show you the picture of Opera House, like all the cities, you know.
Well, the
And-
Opera House is definitely beautiful.
Yeah.
they're really beautiful. And even the life, you know, they're gonna tell you that life is so easy in, like, in Australia. But when you come here, the reality is totally different.
Yeah, definitely.
Here you have to like study as well. You have to, and at the same time you have to walk and like do other stuff. It's a bit complicated when you come here, you know.
Yeah. What do you think was the biggest difference from what you expected to what life was?
So like I thought like I just have to like I'm just gonna come here, study, you know, focus on my dreams. But at the same time I have to like work hard as well, you
Yeah.
know, to pay for my tuition fees, like for rent, you know, and other stuff. So like life's not gonna be like as you thought before, you know, like back in my hometown you just have to study, you know,
Yeah.
like you don't have to like pay for your rent,
Yeah.
like pay for the other stuff. Your parents just pay all for all of your things, you know. You just have to focus on your study. But here, life's not gonna work like that.
Yeah.
You need to earn money as well to fulfill your dreams. So life is a bit complicated. You need to like work hard.
Yeah.
And then
How are you managing like working, studying, everything?
I'm just working like one job. How like I'm just like I'm turning 21 and I do it.
And how are you managing work and studying? Because as a national student myself,
Yeah.
studying by itself at university is
Yeah,
pretty
it's like a
packed
big
on.
job. Yeah.
So,
like.
managing two things.
So the like only thing you need to do is like you need to like you know like concentrate on your study and work at the same time. You know like you need to like give less time to other stuff like playing games. You know like even like sleeping. You know
Yeah.
like you need to like deduct time for those things and you need to like increase time for like your studying
Yeah.
and your work. So if not that, it's life gonna be very hard.
Yeah, and it sounds like even though there's a lot of challenges, you seem to be staying positive and motivated.
Yeah,
Like,
because you need to like stay positive, you know. Like if you stay negative, life's gonna be like totally messy. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you stay negative, nothing gonna happen. It's just gonna harm your life, you know. So even if like life's going ups and down, you need to stay positive. You know, only if you stay positive, then only you can get a lot of things from your life. You know, like if you stay negative, like you can't like focus on your dreams. You know?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
mainly you need to focus on your dreams.
Yeah.
So if you stay positive, you can focus on your dreams and you can get a lot of stuff from your life. Like of course there will be like ups and downs in your lives, you know. Like so it's obvious, you know. Even like the top like billionaires, you know,
Yeah.
like for example Bill Gates.
Yeah.
He was a college dropout student,
Yeah.
but later in moment he's like one of the richest person in the world. So
Yeah,
same with
yeah.
like us, you know. Like we need to stay positive and we need to stay focused. Yeah.
It sounds like you're very positive. I guess, do you hold any vision for yourself of like the positive things?
Yeah, currently like I'm studying like accounting.
Yeah.
So mainly like I want to become future accountant as
Yeah.
well. Like I want to I want to get job in like okay, let's say Commonwealth Bank, here lots of banking system. Like apart from that, I have also vision in cooking. You know?
Yeah.
I love cooking. Like when I get a spare time, I love cooking for my friends. Even like I'm thinking about like putting a video, you know,
Yeah.
cooking video.
That's really
like,
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you have any down moments as well, like where you hit your rock bottom, and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, like obviously like just like the lots of like ups and downs,
Yeah.
and especially in my case as well, like there's like lots of downs as well. But the good thing is like I never like get depressed
Yeah.
or like stay negative.
Yeah.
I always stay positive, calm. Like only if you stay positive or calm, the life you can like your life gonna like yes.
More better.
Yeah, more beautiful. Your life gonna get more better,
Yeah, yeah.
So at every moment of life, you need to stay like positive, like
Yeah, definitely. So we're definitely going to see a couple of YouTube videos about cooking
Yeah.
and a future accountant, right?
Yeah,
Future accountant.
Okay, beautiful. Thanks so much for your time.
yeah. Thanks for your time, man. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely.
Thank you, Sangeet, for inviting me.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah,
You've
thank
watched
you.
for this long, and just remember to focus on your dreams.
Yeah,
and
thank
go
you.
for it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Vijay.
Thank you so much for your time, brother. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.